Hey Margarita, I've got your work up right here. I didn't see any written description, so we'll just jump right over to the work. Okay, as you can see, I've got this zoomed in. So, and I've also got the rolled oats recipe over here. So I think the reason I have this is because I want to follow this because I think I've got a few questions here. I don't think things are as specifically clear as they could be. So let's go through the recipe and through your instructions without words, and we'll see where we can make some expeditious improvements. Okay, so we start with the first frame. The first frame is got all the ingredients, and that's cool. That's good, right? But this almost looks like a bottle of water. I mean, it's got this like, I know it's oats, but maybe it'll be a little bit more definitive in your digital illustration. But you want to make sure that that is definitely depicted as oats and not a bottle of something. Okay. Then you have in your second frame. So we have you have all your ingredients, right? So in your second frame, we've got, so you've got the oats here, and this is showing 1 cup of oats, right? But this is where it gets weird. Like this is where I'm kind of falling apart here. So is this, okay, that's oats. What is this? Okay, so this is almond milk. Okay, and I got that from here. But the instructions here say nothing about almond milk. They say 2 cups of water, milk, or a combination of both. So having this bottle with the almonds on it is going to be really misleading for this set of instructions. So you want to figure out a way to depict that you're going to add 2 cups of water, 2 cups of milk, or a combination of both. Right? So right now you're showing the almond milk being poured in, and over here you're showing the oats poured in. Okay, and then is this the temperature gauge? So the oats are being poured in, but it doesn't say how long. So the water milk, and then you bring it to a simmer, stirring frequently. So we need to show that. We need to indicate that you add the milk, the oats, and the water, and then stir frequently, bringing it to a simmer. All right. And that point, when the oats, you want to add your salt, butter, and honey. So you'll have to show that, adding the salt, the butter, and the honey. Remember, follow these directions here. Okay. So right here, it looks like you're adding, I'm not real sure what that is. Is that cinnamon or something? So we need to show adding the salt, butter, and honey. Then over here, we're showing, gosh, I can't figure out what this is. But at any rate, you're saying bring to a simmer, whereas this is showing a really high temperature. So I would think this would be depicting more of bring it to a boil, right? This is good to depict simmer. I think boil would have little bubbles, right? But this maybe reduce the temp there, and accordingly, as also looks like simmer, this looks like simmer, and then this looks like boil as you're turning the heat up. Okay, then add your salt, butter, simmer, and stir. So we need to show that again. Once you add your salt and butter, we're going to simmer and stir for another 10 to 20 minutes. So be sure you show that. I'm not real sure if this is a timer, but I'm not real sure how that works. So then when it simmers, then you're going to add your other goodies, bananas, walnuts, blueberries, etc. Okay, then you can enjoy and serve. Okay, or serve and enjoy, excuse me. Excuse me. So I really want you to think about how you can really expedite this. And listen, I want to show you a really good example, okay? And I want you to look at this example, and I want you to think about it. It's Doug's example, and it's really, really good. So what I want you to do is I want you to open Doug's example, maybe even take a look at my video critique for Doug's work, but take a look at the rolled oats recipe and go through Doug's example and see how he really super accurately depicts each step, including the time and the temperatures. Okay, and there's a couple of recommendations I had in Doug, so you might want to look at that video. But anyways, think about it and really think about it. I'd like you to reevaluate your approach and see if maybe you can get this a little bit more accurate to the actual description provided in the week 3 assignment instruction without words, concepts, sketches assignment page. Okay, so those are my recommendations. Margarita, if you have any questions at all, please let me know and I'll be glad to clarify. But I would like to see you kind of reconsider your approach here. Okay, thank you very much.